So I posted a new farming method because of the air elemental change, but I was testing out some other stuff and I came across a post on Reddit, and I may have found a better farming spot that is easier, and you can basically one-shot all the mobs to get to your mysterious stranger. Now, I do want to mention, because this seemed to be one of the more prominent comments I was reading in the previous video, this is not guaranteed every single time. You're not going to get the stranger every single time. It's still RNG. Even though you get it more likely on this specific bounty compared to the air elemental, it is a still 1 out of 4 chance to get it. So just remember that it's not always guaranteed. If you go 0 and 10, doesn't mean that it's conclusive. I was extremely lucky with this. I got it like 9 out of 14 times on stream today. So if you want to go see my VODs and verify it, you can go for it. But that's my just experience. Your experience may be different. It's all variance, but this is the method a lot of people were letting me know about, and I thought I would share it to give you a better farming experience. First things first, I want to go through the farming comp that I was using in order to just one-shot mobs. Now, I used to use Anduin, Velen to do the holy combo, but then I realized that Antonidas, Geddon, and Ragnaros are probably the 3 fastest characters in the game for just farming PvE. The reason for this is because Antonidas, I don't even have his equipment yet, and he's not even fully maxed yet. Fireball is just fast enough to proc Baron Geddon's Inferno, and I'm lucky enough to have the Mark of Configuration to make this even stronger. And then that usually just does enough damage, and if there's any remaining minions, Rag just kills them with Die Insects. You can usually just do this in 1 turn. It is extremely powerful, and that is the general combination of mercs I was using. Now, for the rest of the bench, I was just farming stuff. I obviously just slide things in if I'm doing like tasks. For example, if I need Bling Fox, I'll put her in instead of Rag or whatever. But generally speaking, that's the main idea. I will also mention that you have to be a little careful sometimes. Like if you do it on heroic, you might get your like Antinus one shot and then it leaves your Geddon kind of stranded. So make sure you plan your damages. But generally speaking, you should be able to one shot almost every single mob in this, and it makes it extremely efficient. I'm going to add a couple things here. I don't think there is a difference between the normal and heroic version. From what I've tested, they both just kind of give you the same thing. It doesn't seem to be a huge discrepancy in basically anything besides the rewards you get. I will also mention, if the stranger is pretty far down or the mystery is pretty far down, finish the bounty. You will get a lot of coins for finishing the bounty here because it is a much higher level than the air temple was, or the air elemental. I'm thinking of Avatar. Also, you will get epic and legendary coins randomly, and unfortunately with the air elemental you did not have that chance, but this is very, very good in order for you to just get a bunch of good coins for random legendary or epic mercenaries. Where you want to go now is Felwood. Now, I was telling people to do this one because it's the closest to level 30, but this one actually is still around the same thing. And it does not matter if you have lower level mercenaries in your comp. It only looks at the highest level mercenaries. So even if you have 130 and 5 level 1s, doesn't make a difference. This is the one you want to do. Now, there is a couple things to mention here is when you get into this, you could do this. You notice how this is mildly far away. You may notice that the point here is pretty decently far away. You could re-roll it to get it even closer. Now, this one's actually not too bad. It's only 3 fights. 3 fights is about the average what you want, but sometimes you get really lucky with like casters and you can go right there. But if you need to re-roll it, you go to view party, you retire, and they'll bring you right back to the screen. So you don't have to go back to anywhere. There's no animation. It's immediate. And you go back to the farming, you see where the spot is. And as you may have noticed, it is a little bit closer. Unfortunately for me, it's still 3 fights. Oh no, it's actually 2 fights now. So yeah, you can see here, you can actually kind of manipulate it a little bit more to make it even closer. Also, if this was helpful for you, make sure you subscribe. I would appreciate it. You look fantastic. Enjoy the gameplay of me just farming and getting it and pogging out, but that'll be it for me. Oh, the Holy Nova is illegal? All right, we're fine. Okay, so that's the heroic battle down. So let's see if this gives me a stranger, because this is apparently the new wave. But we'll see. The stranger? Nice, dude. Let's go. First try, Pog. Probably Blinky. I could get Geddon, but I think I want Blink Fox. He's mine. He's not. Nice. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's try this again, chat. Okay, Do we get a stranger here? Let's see. So we res, not that that really matters. Stranger would be nice because then I can get boons. Let's go. Okay, that's 2 back to back. Let's go. Okay, awesome. 7. Okay. So we're gonna retire this one. We're gonna do this 3 more times. Kind of far. I'm gonna re-roll this because I'd rather just not take as much time. Okay, so this one's pretty far too. Again, I'm gonna just re-roll it because it can get closer. And then do it again. God dang it. Stop being so far. This one's actually not that bad. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 3 fights for this one. Okay, we can do this one. Fuck it. Okay, we'll see one more viewer. The fast one. Okay, stranger. Oh, another. Okay, we do have another stranger. So maybe the best strategy here is to put a low level dude in, but we'll take one out after this. For the record, this was what I was thinking previously until I was corrected by actual real data from chat and what the Hearthstone forum said on the actual post. You don't need low level mercenaries to make this a difference. If I remember correctly, Blizzard said that the occurrence rate is based on your highest level mark. Okay, so this doesn't actually matter. So right now I'm actually like, I'm 3 for 3 right now. I'm literally 3 for 3, which was all done on live stream. You guys all see this was 5 out of 8. Obviously not insane, but definitely not the worst. And we're gonna do this because we might as well. Not bad, definitely not bad. Could be a lot worse. Doesn't feel like it takes as long, nearly as long, but it takes longer for sure, but it doesn't feel awful. You want to use Antonice, Geddon, and Rag because they one-shot virtually everything on the opposing side every single time on this. And then you want to do this one, normal Felwood, and get to level 27. 4 to 5 is pretty good. Chat, you were here to see it in action, and this is pretty good. Seems to be like probably the best method. It's the fastest, and you could re-roll, which is really nice.